So where are we?
We are camped at Lake Mead Recreational Area. In a campsite called Callville Bay.
Oh yeah.
Let's check it out, see what this what's the deal with this campsite.
Just an itty bitty bitty about a couple on the road, driving an RV, pulling a toad. No place special to roam, not looking for a home. Won't you come along with us? We are RPlaceTravels.
We are at Lake Mead. We are at the store. They have a store and a restaurant here, and they're closed right now. They when we first got here, the store was open and the restaurant was open for that weekend, and that was it. We spent 1 week at the campground, Callville Bay Campground, and I think we had the best site there.
Site 52.
Yeah.
Best one if you got a motorhome.
Yeah. The weather was just beautiful. It was actually the last week in October that we were here. So what did you think of the campsite?
Great campsite, like I say. If you have a motorhome, because we pulled forward in it. So yeah, if you have a trailer, it's not going to work out because you got to back in, then your door's on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Got a mobile home, we pulled in forward, the door's on the correct side, and then we had like a yard, basically a little yard all of our own on the corner there.
Yeah.
So, and it had little trees all around it. It was
and all the tables are set all on each side of it, so you can pick a different site and that will work for you in that. But try not to pick the site until you figure out which side you're going to have your the table on.
yeah, and some of them are pretty small in there too, so you gotta be cautious about the length of the driveway, whether you're gonna fit.
And then we have some that are gigantic, though.
And then there's some
we've seen, as you can see, there's some really gigantic rigs that we've taken pictures
Yeah,
of.
there's some big A's and stuff parked in there. But,
Yeah.
and then there's
A Super C. There was Super C in there.
C's. So
Yeah.
so yeah, you gotta be cautious about your campsite. You gotta pick out.
Yeah. And the thing is you actually you go and pick it out, and then you reserve it on recreation.gov.
And then we moved over to the mobile home park, and we stayed there the whole month of November. The weather kind of turned on us.
Right away.
Yeah, so I mean, weather turned on us like it's November and it's 65 degrees. So we're supposed to be chasing 70, so if it's a high 65 degrees, it's too cold for us.
Yeah, because at night it gets really cold. And but we ended up every week we have run into windstorms, and 1 week we actually had rain, which it's been interesting because I didn't think it rained too much out in the desert, but yeah, it was cloudy and icky, and it's kind of put a damper on going out and doing things or just being outside at all.
5 full hookup sites you can rent in the mobile home park for RVs, and they're all in a row at the end of the mobile home park, and they put us right on the end unit, which is great because which turned out pretty good. But there's none of the other 5, I think, through the whole month. I think they rented them out. There's about 3 different RVs came.
For overnight, usually.
Basically overnight or a couple days, and then they left. So we were pretty much all by ourselves out there. And even the mobile home park, it looks like they're like second homes for people out here on Lake Mead. So most of them were empty.
Yeah, there's probably, maybe 5 or 6 people out there, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So, and there's supposed to be, I think there's like 80 spots. Somewhere around 80 spots in that, so we have really felt by ourselves out here in that. So, and then they've closed out the store and the restaurant over here. There is no boat ramp opening in that because of the way the lake is.
Yeah.
And do you want to talk a little bit about the lake?
Well, it's very, very sad
Yeah.
Because this lake, we'll show you, the lake is been going down, down, down for years. And we'll show you what the elevation was in this year, what the elevation was in this year. And it is so sad to see this happening.
Yeah, all the different years it was much higher. And if you're just looking at it, it looks like a normal lake. But once you figure out where the water really has been and where it should be, and that it is really sad to see.
So it is so low that they closed down the marina. So that's probably why there's nobody here.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure if the marina was open, this place would probably be packed with people. But they closed down the marina, so there's no reason for anybody to come back here.
I think almost all of the marinas are closed around Lake Mead. I think there's only one place open that you can actually put boats in.
So the store and the restaurant behind us are closed, which they normally close them down in October, November, the last of October. They normally close it down. But usually, I think they said they usually leave this store open. But because there's nobody here, they close down this store. There is a store down on the marina that's open. And usually it's the other way around. The store down in the marina closed and this one stays open. But there's no people here, so there's no point in keeping this store open.
Yeah, and it's smaller and that, so they don't have to fill it up as much.
In 1/4 mile, arrive at Callville Bay Campground on the left.
Okay, so looks like now that's a picture of a dump station. All right, there's camping that way. I can't read the signs.
Up there?
Yeah, park in designated areas only. Boat launch up front, marina to the left. 7-day parking that way. And there's the dump station, so the campground's got to be this way. Oh, that's the ranger station, so park here. Let's go to the ranger station and see what they say. Oh, I see some RVs that way. There you go. We might be able to take the car off too then.
Okay. This is actually the campsite, Callville Bay Campground. There's the dump. There's actually 2 loops to this campsite, but they have one closed. As you see down there, it's blocked off, it's closed. So they only have one loop. And this first campsite right here was the one we stayed at. We had to pull in forward to make it work out, but it was the best campsite in the place as far as I'm concerned. That's where we were at. Site 52. But you can only use a motorhome to do it, because you got to pull in forward to have it all work out. And they have a bathroom, running water in the bathroom, no showers or nothing, just a bathroom, toilet. That's the host. That's what we want, a Super C. Not going to happen, but... Cougars are here. They have 2 bathrooms, one there, one down there. But yeah, they're kind of short, but I don't know if you can get a huge big rig in here. Germany. Hi. Hi. And that's what you're surrounded with. There's the trailer park. That's where we're at. We'll show you that in a little bit when we come back. Now we're going to head down by the marina. Parking lots for overflow parking, probably the original parking spots back when the lake was full. There's a store, and they usually have a restaurant in there. But right now everything is closed. Here we are at Callville Bay
Mobile home park.
Campground's on one side of the road and mobile home park's on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a little building here with bathrooms and laundry in it. Bathrooms are closed.
Actually, everything's been closing.
Yeah, everything's been closing. Yeah.
We're out of season right now. So we got 2 days. Don't want to do nothing these next 2 days. It's the weekend. So I think tomorrow.
That's the mobile home park.
All the way at the end. Yeah. There she is.
There she is. Okay, now we're standing behind the restaurant. This is the view behind the store. As you can see, if you look over there, we'll go over there and show you, but
Yeah.
there's a little sign over there, and
We'll take bigger pictures for
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
there's a little sign over there. We just want to get you a perspective on where this lake used to be. There's a little sign over there, and it'll say the year that the lake was at that level. And then you'll see as we go down, there's more signs, and it gives you the year,
Yeah.
and the level. That's the point at which the lake was at that level.
Uh-huh. As you can see, this was the boat ramp right here. This was it. And that. And you can just pan it. I can pan it down.
Yep.
It is. It is completely empty. And then you can see way down there. You can see where the boardwalk was. And it is like there's nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. You actually have to go all the way around. They made another road that goes all the way around so that you can actually get it by the marina. And it just keeps on going farther and farther as it gets lower in that. So you can see all the sand and the dirt and everything that was down below the marina. Did you say they've been finding dead bodies?
Yeah. As this thing's draining, they're actually finding dead bodies.
Yeah, and some of them are just dead bodies that are there, and there's some that are actually been in those metal
Drums.
Oh, the metal drums.
Also, if you look across the lake, you can see like a white line in the mountain, the bottom of the mountain there. There's like a white line. That's also a point the level of the lake used to be, and that's how far down it's gone.
Yeah, they call it a bathtub ring. We were talking with somebody in the store, and they had mentioned to us, we were talking about how low the water was, and it just seemed like they were saying that in the mountains, the snow, when the snow melts, it comes down, and that's how they get most of their water. And it just hasn't been like that for the last 5 years. She said they've been in a drought, not even just here, but up in the mountains, and that they've not gotten the snowfall that they usually get. And it was funny because, and it was like, and by the way, the government has actually made a contract with, I think there's 4 states. Okay. 3 states and Mexico, and they get the water from Lake Mead. So California gets the biggest percentage of the water, and I'm not sure, but if there's no water, I'm not sure why that we don't try to get out of this contract in that. So I mean, we'll end up draining all the water, and I'm not sure what's going to happen, but the whole thing just seems very sad in that. So I'm not sure what anybody can do. We have so many of the conservationists, and you would think that this would be on their list.
Yeah, top of their list.
Top of their list.
Top of mind.
It is.
This is actually the mark where the water line was in the year 2000. Probably the highest point. As you can see, this is where it's at, all the way down there where the level is now. You can see how much is gone. And you can see even along this ridge here, you can see the water line right along that ridge as it comes over, and it comes over to this sign, to the height of this sign. So that's how far that water was up and where it is now. And there's the height of the water line in 2002. See how far we've come down. And then there's the lake. All this used to be underwater. Water line mark in 2008. And you can still see how pretty far down yet the water level has gone. You turn around and look. You can see Nana up there. She's over by the sign that we just looked at. Now we're on the road that leads down to the marina. Apparently it's a road they had to add once the water kept going down. I'm sorry.
There's no... You would think they'd have these on it.
Here, Mexicans.
Do you have to say that on film?
Oh, sorry.
You do it all the time. Oh, rentals. Dumpster located behind store. Where's the stuff in there on the way back?
All right.
So they got slides on them.
Slides.
Slides. All of them.
Oh, slides.
Uh-huh,
Oh,
they each
yeah.
have them.
These are electric. They're electric outlets.
Oh, that's funny.
Flux capacitor.
Uh-huh.
Down on the pier in the marina, and you can see the restaurant and store up there on the hill.
Yeah. And look at all that.
Yeah. Oh, the garbage?
Yeah. Well, I
Oh.
don't think it's garbage. I think those are like
Oh, like it
extra.
used to be water
It
over
used
there.
to be
It used to
water,
be
and
piers.
they're right, and they're storing things there as it goes
One
down.
looks like there's a boat in the middle of the field. Watch your step. Like the water went down and they just left it all
Left
there.
it all there. Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could have all been underwater at one time.
Yeah. No, it looks like it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
It's
look, you can
definitely
see
below
the
the line.
line,
There's
yeah.
the line.
You can see where the line
Yeah,
was.
and you can see the line all along there.
Yeah.
That's how high the water used to be.
Yeah. This was not here.
Nope.
Well, we're getting ready to leave Lake Mead and that, so now we're going to be heading down to Catherine's Landing, which is completely south of where we're at right now.
It's still in Lake Mead National Recreational Area. It's actually 1.5 million acres.
And we're only going to spend a week there until we head out to Quartzsite and that, so looking forward to that. So,
Yeah, we want to see the town of Bullhead City, and Kingman, Arizona is right there.
Yeah.
So we'll probably explore them towns.
Yeah, but I'm excited to go see Quartzsite.
Yeah, that seems to be the place to be for RVers
Yeah.
this time of year.
Yeah, on our way out, so just catch us on the next trail we're going on.
See you on the road.
Bye.